Hey Bulls fans, we're back again for another update on the Murchie Family Football Center expansion. I'm Eric, this is Nick. We're going to take a look behind the curtain. Nick, why don't you get us started?
Absolutely, Eric. What we're going to do now is we'll enter into the football office area, the reception area of the offices, and we'll see the significant progress that's been made since we last toured.
I'll follow you. And here we are inside the reception area for the Murchie Family Football Center. And Nick, I hear that this reception area is going to have a really cool new feature. Do you want to tell us about it?
Absolutely. When you enter the room, you'll be greeted by the receptionist here and a nice build-out desk. And behind it is a water feature, kind of along the theme of Niagara Falls is in the region.
Yeah, so very Buffalo.
Absolutely. Trying to incorporate Niagara Falls into our football headquarters. So
that's very cool.
We can continue along and see the progress that's been made on the offices now.
Sounds good.
Eric, this space we're entering now has seen quite a transition. We just entered into what used to be Lance Leipold's office.
It's hardly recognizable.
Absolutely, and now it's being converted into the defensive staff room.
Okay, when you say defensive staff, what do you mean? How is the defensive staff going to be utilizing this space?
Basically, this is a conference room for all the defensive coaches to get together and strategize. There'll be a large conference table. Every wall will be covered with dry erase whiteboards.
It's great space, and this is space that they didn't have in the old Murchie Family Football Center. They were limited by space, so this is fantastic room for them. Great learning and teaching area for the coaches.
Absolutely.
So Nick, where are we heading now?
We're about to head into the newly created corridor, which is created from the opening of taking the old wall out between the two spaces. So this is the new entrance into the expansion.
So we're entering the new area, the new construction zone right now.
We're going to start to immediately come across meeting rooms. So we have our safeties meeting room immediately here, and then right next to it is the rest of the defensive backs, the cornerbacks, and the room is separated by a partition wall here.
For those of you who watched the first update that we did on the Murch Center expansion, we started in this room, and as you can see, it's taken on a whole new look. It's got walls up, and it's starting to actually look like a room. Do you want to give us a little bit more information about this space?
Absolutely. This is the defensive line room, so this is where the entire defensive group will meet. Most of the entire front wall of this room will be a projector screen for the coaches to use to show the athletes how to run their plays.
Yeah, that's big for us as a recruiting tool. We're adding the latest in audio and visual technology, so this is going to be a big-time meeting space for our coaches and student athletes. So we're really glad to be able to get this space under the Murch Center roof. So where are we heading?
Eric, as we go down this hallway here, you'll see the rest of the position meeting rooms taking shape. On our left here, we have our linebackers meeting space. On our right, we have the running backs. As we continue down the hallway, right straight in front of us will be where our quarterbacks will meet.
That's fantastic, and I think it's important to note that all of this is brand new space. This isn't renovated space. This is brand new space for our coaches and student athletes to learn in, to prepare in for game day. It's so critically important to our preparation efforts. We couldn't be happier to have this coming together. Nick, thanks again for taking the time to walk us through the Murchie Family Football Center. It looks incredible. What do we have to look forward to the next time we see you?
We look forward to continuing the progress that we've had. The next steps are drywall, electric, plumbing, heating and cooling, just continuing along, making significant strides and attaining our completion.
That's great. We look forward to it. For those of you looking for more information on the Murchie Family Football Center or other capital projects that we have going on right now, I encourage you to log on to bullsblueandwhite.com. On behalf of Nick Titus, I'm Eric Gross. It's been a pleasure. Come back and join us the next time we do an update. Go Bulls.